Hello everyone, welcome back to another What If story. Today we are going to be covering what if future Vegeta survived with part 5 of the series. I know having 5 and more parts of this series focused on the android arc is much, but since this what if is more about the future timeline, we won't be following all of the Dragon Ball series. We're only going to be going through the events of the future timeline and a little bit more. So that means that this series will end, well, I shouldn't really call it Goku Black arc. It's more like a future arc. I don't really know how to describe it without spoiling it. But before we begin, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed the content and want to see more. It'll only motivate me to continue doing more content. But with all that said, let's begin. Future Gohan will be shocked as he is face to face with not only Android 17 and 18, but he also sees 4 new androids. Android 13, 14, 15, and 16. But why is there so much more androids? Well, let's explain that. Now, since the events with Frieza and King Cold went differently, Dr. Gero's drones will get more info, like King Cold's final form. This info will be given to Dr. Gero's supercomputer, and the computer will create 3 more androids. 2 are like Cell. Wasn't creating a bio-android like Cell, it was able to make the androids similar to Android 16, 19, and 20. And because the supercomputer had a mind of its own, after feeling that Dr. Gero was killed, it awakened to Android 17, 18, 16, 13, 14, and 15. Back to the present, future Gohan will go Super Saiyan, saying that he'll not let these androids win, as he rushes at the 6 androids, trying to defeat all of them, but Android 14 will catch future Gohan's punch and send him flying. This is when all the other Z Fighters and Android 19 arrives to the battlefield, and will be shocked to see Gohan fighting with a gray android. Who is this android? They will think to themselves. But they'll see all the other androids and get into a fighting position. Android 16 seeing Goku will rush at him, and Goku will power up into Super Saiyan as he clashes with the android. Vegeta will battle Android 18. Present Gohan will battle Android 15, and Piccolo will have a battle with Android 17. Android 19 will decide to help Goku since Dr. Gero is dead, and the android decided to turn fully good, especially because Goku was the one who spared him. So the 6 battles will begin: Goku in 19 versus 16, present Gohan versus Android 15, future Gohan versus Android 14, Piccolo versus Android 17. The Z Fighters will lose their battles as they land on the ground and power down. Goku will get an idea and asks for help from the Gohans, Krillin, and Tien before they all fly up into the sky, and uses a Taioken. Goku and future Gohan uses a transmission to take all of their friends and Android 19 before teleporting to Kami's lookout. Up on the lookout, Piccolo would suggest to fuse with Kami. The god would be reluctant for a while, but after sensing a crazy power, he agreed. But before Piccolo goes with the fusion, he wants to collect the Dragon Balls, and Kami will agree. Piccolo tells him that he doesn't want to make a wish that will lead the Z Fighters to losing, and if Kami fuses into Piccolo, the Dragon Balls will be inactive anyways, so Piccolo might as well make a wish before that, and Kami knows Piccolo will not make a stupid wish, so he will agree, and Piccolo will go to collect the Dragon Balls before summoning Shenron. The dragon will ask Piccolo, what is his one wish? And Piccolo would wish for his potential to be unlocked. He was annoyed with himself for losing to Android 17 so easily, so having this power up alongside Kami fused into him should give Piccolo even more than enough power to defeat Android 17 and hopefully the other androids. Shenron will grant Piccolo his wish, and Ultimate Piccolo will be born. Piccolo would then go up to the lookout, and he will fuse with Kami. Now Piccolo is comfortably above all the other Z Fighters, but they'll not just sit around. Goku will want to use the time chamber to get stronger, just in case Piccolo is not able to defeat the androids, and everyone will think that this is a good idea. So everyone will pick their partner to go into the time chamber. Future Gohan will decide to go into the time chamber with his present counterpart. Piccolo will go with Tien. Yamcha will go in with Chaozu, so that means that Vegeta will go into the time chamber with Goku. And because Vegeta wants to get ahead, he wants to go into the time chamber first, and Goku will agree. So Goku and Vegeta will go into the time chamber, followed by present and future Gohan. Now Goku and Vegeta will go into the time chamber, and the two will start to train, aiming to surpass the Super Saiyan form. At first, Goku and Vegeta will train alone in the time chamber, not really training together, but in that time, they were only able to find Super Saiyan Grade 2 and Grade 3. But Goku knows, alone they will not be able to achieve the transformation. So Goku will approach Vegeta and tell him that they will need to train together if they want to get stronger. Vegeta would not want to train with Kakarot, but Vegeta deep down knows that Kakarot is right. So Vegeta, after some pushing from Goku, he agrees to train together with the low class. But before they do train together, they will get into one final match with Super Saiyan Grade 2 Vegeta versus Super Saiyan Grade 2 Goku, with the battle ending with a draw. So Vegeta and Goku will start to train together, and they will gain some noticeable growth. And nearly 6 months into the time chamber training, they will unlock Super Saiyan Grade 4. Goku and Vegeta will continue to train with this form for a couple of more months, and Goku will think that it's time to exit the time chamber, but Vegeta will tell Goku, no. Yeah, they got a huge boost from this training, and Kakarot probably thinks that they don't need the extra 4 months, but Vegeta will tell Goku that they need to train. They don't know the full power of the androids, since they can't sense their ki. Yeah, they know the level of Android 16, because he was built differently. The 5 other androids they found, they don't know their true power. And Kami, before he fused into Piccolo, told them that there was another villain or android out there. So that is another enemy they need to worry about. So they need to continue training until the year is up in the time chamber. And Goku will agree, seeing how Vegeta sees the situation. So Goku and Vegeta continue to train for the rest of their months in the time chamber. And they will find out that they are a level beyond Master Super Saiyan, but they will not be able to achieve the transformation in their time in the time chamber. But this knowledge will hopefully help the two Gohans achieve the form. So Goku and Vegeta will exit the time chamber, and the full-blooded Saiyans will tell the Gohans about the form beyond Super Saiyan. And future Gohan will actually reveal that he knows what Goku and Vegeta is talking about. They are talking about Super Saiyan 2. Future Gohan will explain that he named the form because it felt like a successor to the Super Saiyan. He felt Vegeta's ki when he achieved the form to defeat the androids. This kinda shocks Vegeta and Goku. There is actually a Super Saiyan form beyond Master Super Saiyan. Goku and Vegeta will smile at each other as they leave to go to Capsule Corp and enter the Gravity Room before they train to try and achieve Super Saiyan 2. But before we focus on the Gohans, let's cover Piccolo's story, with him fighting the androids. And while Goku and Vegeta was in the time chamber, the androids were all hanging out, stealing clothes and destroying cities. While they were doing this, Piccolo approached in Perfect Cell, and they'll be shocked to sense so many powers from this android. But Piccolo just got his potential unlocked, and Cell probably doesn't know this. So Piccolo will battle Cell in his base form. He is actually even, if not a little stronger than Cell. So when Piccolo tries to kill Cell and he uses his ultimate form, Cell decides to use Taioken to blind Piccolo before escaping. When Piccolo got his eyesight back, he grits his teeth as he blasts off trying to find the androids. And after a while, Piccolo finds the androids, but he isn't the only one who finds the androids. Lin, Tien, Yamcha, and the two Gohans are also there. Piccolo powers up into his ultimate form as he rushes at Android 17, while the two Gohans and humans battle the other 5 androids. Piccolo was able to defeat Android 17 and get ready to destroy him, but this is when Piccolo saw that the others were losing to the androids. So Piccolo uses an evil explosion waves as he sends the androids away. At this time, Android 19 arrives, trying to help, and Android 19 is a match for Android 15, but that's it. And soon, Cell arrives, and Cell will walk up to the unconscious Android 17. Piccolo, while battling Android 13, will see this, and he will yell at everyone to blast Cell as he powers up a Masenko. So the two Gohans, Tien, Yamcha, Krillin, and Android 19 will send an attack at Cell, but it was too late. Cell absorbed Android 17 and became semi-perfect Cell. Everyone will be worried, feeling Cell's power, and this power would even match Piccolo in his ultimate form. Piccolo will walk up to semi-perfect Cell, and the Bile android will smile before they begin to fight. With this happening, Krillin tries to save the rest of the androids, but Android 13, seeing Cell, will quickly blast Android 14 and 15, destroying them and absorbing their chips before becoming Super 13. This will make Krillin's sweat drop, but Yamcha and Tien will jump in, telling Krillin and the two Gohans to escape. With Android 18, the three will do so, with Tien and Yamcha using a combined Neo-Ki Koho on Super Android 13, and this will stun the android for a while. But after they run out of power, Super Android 13 quickly powers up a Death Ball as he kills Yamcha and Tien. Super 13 would rush at Piccolo, and Piccolo starts to get overpowered by the two androids. But luckily, future Gohan will come back for Piccolo, not wanting to lose him again, as he uses instant transmission to escape to the lookout. After this, Super Android 13 and Cell to tell everyone about the Cell games. and Cell will give 10 days for everyone to train. Now back to the lookout. The Gohans will get ready to enter the time chamber, but Android 19 will stop them, asking them to wait a bit and let Piccolo and Krillin enter the time chamber. And after a while, the two will agree. And after Piccolo and Krillin enters, Android 19 will tell the Gohans his plan. He wants to ask Bulma to operate on him so he can grow like the others. With Super Android 13 and Cell around, Android 19 can't really do anything, and he really wants to help. So after Bulma hopefully finds out how to make it so that he can grow like the others, he can go in with the Gohans. And after a day or so, Bulma will be able to make it so that Android 19 can grow like the others, and Piccolo and Krillin will exit the time chamber, and they'll get their own Super Saiyan multipliers, with them mastering 50 times Kaioken. And the reason they know the technique will be thanks to future Gohan training with them for a little bit before the fight with the androids. And the half-breed will decide to teach them the Kaioken, and with that, the Gohans and Android 19 will enter the time chamber. But that is where we are going to leave it off for right now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, then make sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy the content and want to see more. And if you ever want to what if that might mean, if anything isn't clear in the video and you need an explanation, or I just messed up on the story of Dragon Ball, then leave a comment down below. But with all that said, I'll see you all in the next video. See ya, and until we meet again.